Hello guys, it's Jenny Jen the Plant Friend coming to you with another planty video, and I'm excited about this video. Hope you guys are doing well. If this is your first time clicking on my video, welcome to my channel. I am Jenny Jen the Plant Friend, the pink lady. Yeah, and if you are a returning subscriber, you guys already know. Love you guys to life. Thank you for all of your support, your comments, and everything. Watching these videos. As you probably will hear, I'm a little nasal because I'm dealing with seasonal allergies, and so just bear with me. If I start coughing, I'll pause the video. But sneezing and all of the allergy things here in Georgia. So anyway, yeah, today's video is going to be Begonia update. Guys, can you believe it's already been a month that I've had some of these guys? I got them on March 8th, and I think maybe I ordered them on March 8th, and then I got them a week later. So maybe it's coming up on a month or right at a month, some of them. But anyway, it was never my intent to leave them in the medium that they came in. I was always planning to up-pot them. And so today we're going to give you some updates. We're going to let you know if they're in new growth. We're going to let you know how they're doing in the IKEA greenhouse cabinet. Also, a few of them have some browning, crispy leaves. I was watching, and I was going to get the name. I'll get the name and put it on the screen, but it's something jungle. And she has begonias that she is using lechuzapon at the bottom, and then soil at the top in these glass jars. So I thought I might try to put some of mine in there. Some of them are going to go straight to pond, and others we'll just see as we go what we need to do with each. But we're going to get started. So yeah, so the first one is going to be, I love this guy, my fuzzy little guy here, Begonia Listada. Isn't that beautiful? I just fell in love when I first saw her. The fuzzy petioles, the fuzzy leaves, the striking green vein going down the center, the red back. I mean, can I say more? But what I'm finding is that these guys dry out really fast. Look at that leaf. Now that leaf was damaged when it came, so that's not fair really to say, but it was damaged when I got this one. It had that split in it, but other than that, she's pushed out a couple smaller leaves here at the bottom. I do want to put a bamboo stake or some sort of trellis inside. But yeah, this one I want to put in pond. I just want to go straight to pond. So yeah, let's get started with the video. That's what it's going to be about today. Begonias! Yeah, anyway, I'm excited every time I see these guys. So, and as you guys know, I don't really like working with soil a whole lot, and then especially soil that I'm not familiar with. So I'm going to put some gloves on and some of these because I will be taking them out of the soil. And I think I said this one I was going to take completely out. Let's take her out and see. I can tell you this soil is like, yeah, I think we are going to take her out of this soil altogether. We're just going to go. So I did the quarantine thing and had them kind of in the IKEA cabinet and monitored them and everything. And then, is that a plug? Yes, it is. So it's kind of a good thing that I'm taking this out so I can take that plug. Probably gonna lose some roots, and hopefully this guy won't go into shock because, again, I love all of my begonias that I've gotten thus far, but we'll see. Now I will update you guys in a couple weeks on how these guys are doing with the you know, transfers. Hopefully, since it's growing season, there's not going to be a lot of shock, and you know, they'll bounce back or whatever. But we shall see. well, still has a pretty decent root system. And so I don't think I really need to rinse this guy off. I feel like I've gotten enough of the soil off. So I think I have several glass jars here and plastic jars and things that I'm going to be using. So I think I'll just put her in this one. I do have another one. I'll go with the taller one. I know when I put the other one, the one I got from at the trade that I told you guys about, when I put it in Lechuza Pond is when it really took off. So I'm hoping that this guy will do this, that these will all do the same thing. Okay, well that's her new situation. So when I get ready, I will fill it up about a third with water, and then we'll watch for roots and see how this guy does. So that's number one. That was fairly easy. I'll put her there. I love this guy. Okay, so the next one is going to be this guy, like this guy, Maurice Amy. There's 2 stems in here, so let me just tell you, I got her or ordered her around March, first week in March, and she hasn't really pushed out. Well, this is a new leaf, and then there's a couple smaller leaves coming in, but I'm noticing some crisping on the edges. The soil seems to be compacted, and so this one I thought about maybe, and both of these came from Gabriella plant, sorry. Remember that first haul that I did some from Steve's leaves and some from Gabriella. So this one I would like to try and do possibly the soil. I can see roots all through the soil. I love that. So maybe, let's see what we can find to put her in. She's one of the larger ones that I have. So I could do LECA at the bottom. Yes, that's what I'll do with this one. So let me get the LECA, because I was planning on just doing Pond, but actually and so what I think her name is Claire, said she was doing was this way, by using the LECA and the soil, she's able to keep a water reservoir at the bottom, and that was working really well for her. So we're going to give it a try. So I think we'll do that and just put her over in like so. But I'm trying to see if I need to put something around that size. Like, what would I backfill with? Now I do have, I'll backfill. I bought some Begonia soil mix when I first decided I was going to get into this like this. And so what I'll do is I will try and backfill this guy with the Begonia soil. Okay. I think that's good. All right, so we'll choose upon at the bottom, and so there's like two stems in there. But look at her, doesn't she look good so far? I love it. Okay, so Begonia Maurice Amy. Now I have two of these. One's a lot smaller than this one, which is fine. You know, they'll grow. But I accidentally ordered because I didn't remember that I had already ordered one. So, yeah. Okay. So we'll put her there. I love that. Okay, so the next one, is that a Maurice Amy? It is. See, now these are both Maurice Amy. This one is more pinkish with the red back, the splashing. I guess they look about the same, but one has more green. I don't know. But anyway, so this one is from Steve's Leaves, I believe. And so I recently watered her. But another one that just seems to be drying out. Oh, just lost the leaf, but it was coming off anyway. So what I was thinking about is the same situation. And this is just random. Like there's no rhyme or reason for which one. There are no rhyme or reason for which ones will get the LECA mix and not. Like it's just, I think sizes of the containers or I don't know. Like there's no rhyme or reasons. But I do like that. And I think I'm just going to leave it just like that. And I love that. I feel like I need to fill in those voids. Not sure how I'll get that done. That's going to be a challenge, I can see. Let's see here. So cute. I'm loving that. I don't know if I'm going to do straight pawn on any of these. I'm really liking this, doing it that way. So I want to talk, the next one that I'm going to do, oh actually let's do this little guy here. This is one of my Amazon begonias. She's doing okay. She's got a little drying on the tips, but other than that, she's okay. I wanted to, oh, wow, well. Okay, so I was talking about this talk about taking her out of the soil. And got some stuff going on with my phone over there. But what I think I want to do with her, I might just do like, let's see here. So maybe we'll do pawn. So now this one of course has the choose a pawn, and then has the, I want to find a stake to kind of put in here. They just all look better to me, but what do I know? Okay, what's next? So let's do this one. This one, I feel like it's doing okay. None of them are doing really bad. It's just the soil is drying out much faster. I wanted to up pot them anyway, so that's why we're doing them. This one is has to be a Steve's Leaves. It's got some new growth. I love this. Look how red. I don't know if the camera's picking up, but look at the backs. So it has like some crisping on the edge, of course, and a couple leaves at the bottom that are not looking the best. But other than that, she is doing great. So The main reason, or what I think is the main reason for doing the double, the Lechuzapon or the and the soil, or the LECA and the soil, is to have a water reservoir so that these guys don't dry out. Okay, so now with this guy, I would love to be able to get the pond around the sides. That's the only thing about, I didn't pay attention to that part when she did that, like how big the bases needed to be. I'm gonna pause it for a second, see if I can find some other glass jars. Okay, so we're gonna go with this container for this one. So all right, so that's that one. I hope this works because I'm really liking this. Just if you haven't figured that out. I think it's going to give it that water reservoir that it needs to keep the soil from drying out so much, and give it a little room to grow. So pretty. Arabian sunset, yes. So we will. Okay. All right. So the next one is this guy, and this is Ladybird Iris. Now, I think she lost a leaf, and then this one is not looking the best. So we definitely want to, and again, drying out a lot, like a whole lot. And so see, that's why I don't deal with soil. Just that it was on one of those things, bugs. What do you call those little things? Centipedes, or I want it out of the soil. I don't want it to stay. I know they're harmless to the plants and probably to me too, but okay. What are we going to put her in? So if I put it in this one, I'm thinking of whether or not I should backfill it with LECA, or if I should backfill it with soil. Kind of a twofold, but there she is. Okay. We don't have space here. The next one is this beautiful guy. You guys know how much I love this one. This is the Begonia Geometry, but it came with blooms. It's constantly blooming. I love that. I love that the leaves come in so dark and then they fade to that lighter green. I love that. And so yeah, this guy, I think I want it for this one. This is a Gabriella Plants Begonia, and many more of those things crawling in. So definitely doing LECA at the bottom. And I do have another, I have this guy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it in this guy. Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah. So now I just need to backfill her, and that's where the challenge has been coming in. But I could put more LECA at the bottom. And then just backfill her with the begonia soil. All right. Nice. I love it. Okay. We will see how this guy does. Love it. Okay. And we're going to water all of these guys at the same time. So let's see. So the next one, so far I only have one that went straight to Lechuza Pond. That's funny, because I thought I would be doing mostly Lechuza Pond. Maybe this next one. This one, is interesting. Cane begonia. It came really long and leggy like this. Lost a couple leaves. Not looking the best, but looked like she's got some new growth happening. I don't know. This is Begonia angularis. And I don't know if this is her growth pattern, so I don't want to chop her just yet. But I think either that one, I was thinking this one. Okay, and I think with her, I think I'm going to, let's take her out and see what happens. Let's take her out. Let's start there. Yeah, I think we're just going to do that. And I think we're going to just try and get it backfilled or get the soil down in there. All right, well, that was easy breezy. I hope she does well. I can't really tell. Like, it looks like she's pushing out a new leaf there. I don't know what happened. These sort of dried up. I don't know if that's a leaf or what, but I will keep you guys posted on how this guy does. There's a void down there with the LECA that I don't like. Okay, that filled it in a little bit. All right, well, we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. Begonia angularis. Slight red backing when the leaves first come out, I think. But all of the top leaves have green on the back, so I'm not real sure at what stage you get the red backing, but cane begonia. All right, the next one is the Begonia Moonlit Snow, and hard to say. I guess she's doing okay, I guess. So I think I'll go with this one. One leaf drying up, a little crispy on the edges. I'm noticing, well, not really. I thought that was crispy. That's not. just the one leaf drying up. Beautiful snow, moonlit snow. See, you can see the snow on it. Haha. And we're gonna do LECA in the bottom. Okay. Interesting. Let me see. I have this one. Let's see something. Maybe I'll go with this one. Alright, I certainly hope this works because I'm doing all of these like this, so this has to work for me. Alright, so, yeah. That's so cute. Alright, so I want to tell you guys about this next one. You remember when this one came, it was in terrible condition. It was terrible. It was all chopped up. It was nothing like what I saw when I ordered this from Amazon, from a nursery on Amazon. And so all of the leaves were, this is one of the leaves. I cut it all the way back, and I mean, that's the extent of it, but I did cut it all the way back. Well, since then, she's pushed out these 3 leaves. So I reached out to the company and they sent me a better looking one, and I opened it with you guys. And so that's the newer one. So I won't be putting these together, but this one has a lot of crispy ends. And again, I think it's because of the watering. I got to get the water pattern down. It had some when it came, but it has some beautiful pink and almost black or dark green striping. This one is like trying to make a comeback. So lost a couple leaves, just didn't look like it was going to make it. But anyway, I think she's going to be okay. So this one, I would like to go straight. Look at all that crispy. I know when I did my research on begonias, they said the crisping is usually inconsistent watering or allowing the plant to dry out too much or something. So I'm working on that, but yeah, so I think let's just take this one out first. And I think these are our last 2. Oh no, I see. Oh, forgot about that one. And so pretty good roots from what I can see. So I think I'm gonna go with this guy. And put this over in like so. Whoa. That seems to be my go-to with this video. We'll see. So we're just gonna get it all filled in on the sides. All right, well, we will see. So that's her. I guess. I'm excited about this. I just want it to work. Please work. Okay, so this guy looks like I just recently watered her. Okay. So, yeah, she's pretty wet. Okay. I think this is going to be my best bet. That one, the last one, matter of fact, I need to put it over here so I can see it. May need that smaller container. Okay. And by the way, guys, hopefully by the time this video airs, I'll have another begonia. It's shipped yesterday, so you know, I have that wish list thing going, so it's supposed to be here tomorrow. Okay, well, that's her. All right. Well, I know this jar looks a little big, but she'll have some growing room. Okay, and last but certainly not least, this guy. And this guy probably is what triggered me feeling like it's, oh yeah. Yeah, she's a little bit root bound. Triggered me to get ready to do the up pots was because she's doing the worst of all. She has 4 yellowing leaves. I can't really say if she's pushed out any new growth. There's one under here, but 1, 2, 3, like 5 leaves are just not doing well. So she's who made me say, okay, it's time. It's been a month. You said you were gonna do it. I think I'm gonna go with this one. And so yeah, so I originally was gonna go with this one, but that looks a little small. Yeah, maybe I'll just save this for something a little smaller. I do have something smaller, but there we go. Maybe a little bit more. All right. Okay. This is, by the way, Begonia Don Miller. It was named after a botanist that works with Steve's leaves, I believe. So in a couple weeks, after these guys have been in this situation for at least a couple weeks, I'll do either I'll do a quick update video, or it depends on how many changes or what I have going on with these guys. I'll do another update video. This is an up pot video. That'll be an update video on how they're doing, who's pushing out new growth, who's pitching a fit. Oh, did I break a leaf? No, it's not broken. Okay. All right, Begonia Don Miller. Now, I could just go in here and pull these leaves off. But I think I'll just leave them. And so there is one more that I just want to update you guys on. I don't think I'm going to do anything with that today. Because it's just, well, maybe I'll do an update. I'll do either I'll do it at the update video. So really, this is the only one that got full lechuza pond. Everybody else is Sol and LECA. Okay, so remember this one. This is, I don't remember the name of it, but when it came, all of the leaves had fallen off in the box because they didn't wrap it. They just literally put it in the box like this. And so this is the, this one has started to push out new growth. So it's my fault because I propagated it immediately, and what I should have done was reach out to the company. But because of how I did it, I didn't feel like I really had a leg to stand on, even though I did have the video. So what happened is that I ended up propagating it to this guy. So these are all of the original leaves that stayed on the plant, and as you can see, they're not doing very well. But look at all of the new growth. You see the tiny green leaves here, here, here. So it is making a bounce back on this with the propagation, which we're going to pot up today. And I just wanted to show you that what would be, I guess, the mother plant. Like what I really want to do with this guy is just chop it off, all the way off. And, but because it's pushing out new leaves, I decided I wouldn't do that right away. So I don't know if anything is going to grow down here. I don't know. Anyway, I'll leave her as is for now. We'll pot this guy up, and then this is the one we're going to be following, and we're going to put her in pond and keep you guys posted because, you know, I didn't do the right thing with that, so I felt like I was stuck with it. So yeah, but I put this one in the grow tent. Before I put it in the grow tent, it wasn't doing very much. After I put it in the grow tent, I started to get all of these nice juicy roots at the bottom, as juicy as a begonia roots can be, because remember, they have very fine roots. So that's what we're just going to pot this up in pond, and I'm going to put it back in the grow tent, and we'll let her continue her journey, and we'll follow her along with the mama plant there. You know, I just want to end up with a plant. So hopefully if the mother plant bounces back and this one continues to push out new growth, like all of the crisping on the leaves, end of the leaves, but because it's pushing out new growth, I have hope, you know. So yeah, so that's her, and then we'll leave the mother plant in the IKEA greenhouse cabinet and see if she continues to push out new growth, and maybe I could propagate those and put them and make a larger plant. But right now I just want to let her acclimate. I don't think she's root bound. No. Don't see any roots at the bottom. I see lots of roots. But yeah, I'm gonna leave her in this situation since I'm working with both of these. Yeah. So, okay guys, well that concludes this video. I'm so excited about all of my up pots. I'm going to give everybody a little water in their water reservoir, and like I said, I'll keep you guys posted on how these guys do. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below, check me out on Etsy, check me out on Instagram. You know the deal. Just check me out, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye-bye.